Hello, everyone. Hope your week is starting off great. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. My name is Vincent Ream, member of the Unedited Life staff, and thank you for checking in and checking out this video. This week, I want to talk quickly about focus and where your focus is in terms of following Jesus and being a disciple of Jesus. So many people only look at what it is that they think they're giving up, or what it is that they're going to lose when they start following Jesus, when they become a real disciple of his. You'll hear people say that they can't become a Christian for various different reasons, because they don't want to give up this or they don't want to give up that. They say that the cost of following Jesus is too high. Good morning, Tiffany. Thanks for checking in the comments. If you're on here, let me know who's watching. Say hi in the comments. I always appreciate hearing your insights there. So they have basically a wrong focus here. It's shouldn't be a focus on what you're giving up, even though Jesus does talk about that. And what I want to read today, he talks about what it is you're going to be giving up. It talks about counting the cost of that. But at the same time is you have to be thinking and focusing more about what's on the other side of that. So if you're submitting to him and giving up something, there is a promise on the other side. There's something better. And so today I want to read out of Luke 14. We're going to read verses 25 through 35. Hi, Angie and Alex. Good to have you both on. All right, we'll start in verse 25 here. Excuse me. As massive crowds followed Jesus, he turned to them and said, "When you follow me as my disciple, you must put aside your father, your mother, your wife, your sisters, your brothers. Yes, you will even seem as though you hate your own life. This is the price you'll pay to be considered." Excuse me. This is the price you'll pay to be considered one of my followers. That's pretty harsh language from Jesus, saying that you have to put aside family. He's saying that it may look like you even hate your own life, but really what he's looking for here is he wants to be put first. So all your other relationships come second to your relationship with him, because that's really what this is about. Being a disciple is about relationship. You're connected with him daily, having conversations, spending time together, resting, having fun. That's what it's about. It's about relationship. It's not just about him coming in and filling your head full of teaching and knowledge and wisdom, although that is a byproduct of this relationship and something that happens, but that's not the main focus here. So he continues on. "And anyone who comes to me must be willing to share my cross and experience it as his own, or he cannot be considered to be my disciple. So don't follow me without considering what it will cost you. For who would construct a house before first sitting down to estimate the cost to complete it? Otherwise, he may lay the foundation and not be able to finish. The neighbors will ridicule him, saying, 'Look at him. He started to build but couldn't complete it.'" Again, when you're sitting down to count the cost of this, in this example of building a house, yeah, you're going to make sure you can complete it. But what drives you to count the cost, to go through the work of building that, and ultimately, in this case, building that relationship, is what does it look like on the other side? There's something amazing waiting for you on the other side of that. All right, continuing on into verse 31 here. "Have you ever heard of a commander who goes out to war without first sitting down with strategic planning to determine the strength of his army to win the war against a stronger opponent? If he knows he doesn't stand a chance of winning the war, the wise commander will send out delegates to ask for the terms of peace. Likewise, unless you surrender all to me, giving up all you possess, you cannot be one of my disciples. That's another one of those harsh statements. He says, you're giving up all you possess. And I think you have to be mindful of the fact that maybe that isn't a literal statement to give up all you possess, but you're willing to surrender everything. If he does specifically tell you and speak to you in your time with him to give up something or give something over here, then do that, because he may not tell you what's on the other side right in that moment, but I guarantee you there is something coming that's better. He has something better for you. So don't look at this as having to surrender something. Look at it as, I am being obedient to what he's asking because he has something better for me. There is a promise attached to this surrender. All right, last bit of this, last couple of verses here, 34, 35. Salt is good for seasoning, but if salt were to lose its flavor, how could it ever be restored? It will never be useful again, not even fit for the soil or the manure pile. If you have ears opened by the Spirit, then hear the meaning of what I have said and apply it to yourselves. You know, Jesus, again, he talked more about the kingdom. So there's a promise on the other side of what he was asking people to surrender. If you go back to the very beginning, Jesus, he counted the cost of our salvation before God even spoke light into existence. They were there having a conversation of what it was going to cost for us to become new creations, to be made heirs. They knew what it was going to cost, but they saw what was beyond that cost and did it anyways. So, you know, while following Jesus may feel like you're sacrificing in that moment, in that single moment of surrender that he's asking for, you really have to look at what you're gaining. All right. What is the promise on the other side? All right. Short and simple this week. There's not anything more to it than that. All right. I just want you to look, count the cost of following him, but don't focus on that. Focus on the promise on the other side. And if he doesn't give it to you, just know that he has something waiting there for you. He's not taking you from this space to a lesser than space. It's from glory to glory. So it's always moving upwards. All right. Have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Real quick and short this week. Love you all. Talk to you later.